man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. This is going to be a decently long video, so I got a lot of good stuff from only 2 stores here, mainly one. I mean, they are the same store but different locations. Before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback down below, do all that good stuff. I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to leave a link to the video where I made my first Physical Media Man sale, not via eBay. I have sold some things on eBay. I had a viewer, Movie Edge, who also has a YouTube channel, reach out to me about one of the items I said were for sale. I think everything here, which is a lot, is all for me. So, but if you see anything else on the other videos where I say these items are for sale and you're interested, just reach out to me and we'll try to work out a deal. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is from the Labor Day weekend sale. They were doing 50% off of DVDs and box sets. So I got a lot of items here, a lot of seasons of shows, and then some other good stuff. So first up here, we got the complete 9th season of Smallville. I'm trying to complete the Smallville collection and rewatch it all. I watched it when I was growing up and probably quit, I don't know, 5 or 6 seasons in maybe. So picked this up. So everything was half off, so this was $3. Got the complete 2nd season of Louie for $2. We got another Whoopi Goldberg! We got how Stella got her groove back. So it's got Angela Bassett, Taye Diggs, Regina King, and Whoopi Goldberg. So add that to the Whoopi collection. I saw this a while back and was always confused on why it was so expensive. This one seems to be in, I mean, there's some wear here, but in pretty good condition. We got the complete series DVD collection of Sports Night. And this was marked at $30, so I paid $15. So this is one of the ones I paid more for. And apparently it has something to do with Walt Disney because it's got Buena Vista Home Entertainment. But this was a 3-time Emmy award-winning series, and it only had 3 seasons, or 3 volumes here. So excited to check this out. It's got one of the guys from Parenthood on it, who I really enjoyed on that show. And some of the other characters are familiar faces, so looking forward to checking that out. Next up, I always heard this was good, and it's a Robert Altman film. I'm excited to check it out. Oh, it's got Whoopi in it! I didn't know Whoopi's in this one! There she is. This is The Player, starring Tim Robbins. So, heard this is good, so excited to check it out. Next up, I've watched the complete United States version, but this is the British original version of The Office, and this is the complete series 1 and 2 and the special, and I only paid $3. So great deal. It seems to be in pretty good condition, so looking forward to checking that one out. Next up, I already had this on DVD, but I upgraded to the Criterion Collection edition, so the normal DVD collection, normal DVD release will be for sale. So if you're interested in that, let me know. We got the Criterion Collection edition of The Rock for only $5. This is a 2-disc set. This is a great movie, so I'm excited to rewatch this version. I'm also trying to complete the Curb Your Enthusiasm collection, which I haven't watched any of them yet, but we got the complete 4th season for only $3. I was always interested in watching this show, and it looks pretty cool, and I watched the movie, of course, but this is the season 2 of Miami Vice. Whoa. paid $3 for it. So hopefully I can pick up the first season sometime and check it out. As a wrestling fan, I want to get all the WrestleManias. I don't normally like watching that type of thing, but WrestleMania is just, it really is the Super Bowl of wrestling. So for $3.50, which I think I even got it cheaper than that. I think he said it was only $4, so I think I paid $2. We got WrestleMania 21, and it's got some good matches on it. Triple H versus Batista, JBL versus John Cena, Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle, Undertaker versus Randy Orton, Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit versus Shelton Benjamin versus Edge versus Christian versus Kane, and Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. So excited to pick that up. This one I was extremely excited for, The Cotton Club, starring Richard Gere, and it's not because it's Richard Gere's in it, but this was directed by Francis Coppola, and I have this habit where I grab things that I don't know what they are, which isn't a bad habit to have, but so I grabbed this one and I saw there on the back Nicolas Cage. So had to buy this for my Nicolas Cage collection. Excited to check it out at some point. Had the first one, so excited to pick this up. We got Cannonball Run 2 for $2.50. We got Car Wash with Richard Pryor and George Carlin for $2.50. Out of my Richard Pryor collection. Here's another one for the Disney movie collection, starring Steve Guttenberg. We got Tower of Terror for $2.50. So a lot in here. Let's see. Might be easier that way. Jean-Claude Van Damme and Cyborg for $3.50. We got Small Soldiers for $2.50. Just watched this recently, my buddy's Criterion Collection Blu-ray, but for $2.50 I was fine with just picking it up on DVD. We got Blowout. If you haven't seen this one, I highly recommend it. It's a very good movie. Got another Marilyn Monroe movie here for $1.67, Bus Stop. Still haven't checked any of her stuff out yet, so looking forward to doing that at some point. For $1.67, I wish it had the outer case, but we got some G.I. Joe. I loved G.I. Joe. And this is 2 different miniseries. It looks like they got about 5 episodes apiece on them. So we got one, A Real American Hero, and the other, The Revenge of Cobra. I loved G.I. Joe growing up, so I had to pick this up, and I look forward to going back and watching some. I have all the James Bond movies, so I had to pick this up for $1.67. We got the limited edition DVD, Bond Girls Are Forever. Looking forward to checking that out. Little documentary. Thought this was a great deal. It's the only movie of his besides Dunkirk I don't have or didn't have. We got Christopher Nolan's directorial debut, Following. And this is only... it's really short. It's like an hour, I think, at most. I don't see it. Doesn't look like it says on there. It's a strange movie, but if you're a Nolan fan, you definitely need to check it out. So happy to pick that up, and that's a great deal for $1.67. Normally it's really expensive. We got another Jean-Claude Van Damme movie I'm pretty sure I didn't have, so I picked it up for $1.67. We got Hard Target. Another one for the Superbit release, and this one does come with the little slip. And I've watched this movie. I had it at one point, and I think I sold it. So really happy to pick up the Superbit release of Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon and Elizabeth Shue. Good movie. Don't know anything about this one, but another Marilyn Monroe. This one was for $3.50, and it comes with this cool little outer case. There is some damage here to the disc, or not disc, but case. We got Niagara. So, pretty cool. This is a Cinema Classics collection release put out by 20th Century Fox. So, yeah, looking forward to checking that one out at some point. We got the original Beethoven for $1.67. Bogus, another Whoopi Goldberg, $1.67. Great deal. Don't know anything about it, but picked it up for the Whoopi collection. You got another Super Bit release, and I almost didn't want to do it because I want to get those outer sleeves on all of them. But for $1.67, we got the Dark Crystal. It might be hard to get all the outer sleeves, but another $1.67 movie. We got Godzilla 2000. Let me know if you guys have seen this down below. I remember one of his movies came out recently that was supposed to be good or better, one of his better films. And for some reason I thought this, like somebody listed like his best films were these three. So I thought this was one of them. And at $1.67 I took the risk. We got Chuck Norris and Code of Silence. So let me know if you know anything about that down below. Just recently bought the original of this Disney movie, so picked up the remake with Tim Allen. We got Shaggy Dog, $1.67. And then another Disney movie, we got White Fang 2, Myth of the White Wolf. I don't have the first one yet, but for $1.67, always happy to pick up a Disney movie. Alright, so there's one bag down. We got another 3 bags just from this store, and then one more smaller bag from the other store. Trying to complete the Lost collection as well. So I had 1 through 3, picked up season 4 for $5. I paid $5 a piece for these. So there's 20 bucks for the first 4. Gonna rewatch that soon probably. Got another season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. We got the complete 5th season for $3. This was a great deal. This CKY stuff's hard to find now, and it's always expensive. For $1.67, we got CK4, the latest and greatest. If you're not familiar with that, that's Bam Margera, Ryan Dunn, Brandon DiCamillo, Rob himself, Jess Margera. This is pre-Jackass, and they do crazier stuff. That's pretty enjoyable. Got another season of Smallville for $3. We got the complete 4th season. I got another WrestleMania. We got WrestleMania 29. Looks like it's got The Rock versus Cena, Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger, Undertaker versus CM Punk, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar, Ryback versus Mark Henry. So, happy to pick that up. I had that triple feature set of the Child's Play movies, but it didn't come with the original. So, picked up the original. It is in a Blockbuster type, Blockbuster case. This seems to be alright. $1.67. I watch this show and I'm up to date. I was always tempted to buy it and never did. But this was in good condition at $3. We got the complete 1st season of Arrow. I really enjoy this show. I don't know if I've said this yet, but there's a lot of entourage that I purchased. I basically bought the entire series Labor Day weekend. So we got the complete 2nd season for $3. And I haven't watched this either, and I heard it's great. And it's the complete 1st season of Shameless for $3. Thought that was a great deal. I'm a soccer fan, so I thought this was a good deal. For $1.67, we got World Cup Soccer Highlights DVD collection, 1978 through 2002. So, figured that'd be cool to check out. I had one of my favorite shows, and I watched it when it premiered all the way through, was How I Met Your Mother. And I had like seasons 1 through 4 on DVD or something like that. I couldn't remember, but I know I didn't have this one, so for $2 I got How I Met Your Mother season 6. Really excited about this. I've seen a couple episodes on TV and really enjoyed it. So we got, looks like, what's his first name? Zane Lamprey's Drinking Made Easy. It's pretty neat. He goes to different towns and goes to different bars and drinks and stuff. It's pretty cool. So excited to check all those out. So then we got another, I think I saw this one first, so this made me buy it because I paid a little more for the first season. For $2, we got the complete second season of Arrow. Couldn't pass it up. Great deal. I've been wanting to watch this, so I was happy to pick it up for $3. I love The Rock and have a collection of his. We got the complete first season of Ballers. And then, I'd seen this season, but I want to go back and buy them all and rewatch them now that it's off the air. We got the complete second season for $2 of Eastbound and Down. Good funny show. Alright, 2 bags down. We're already at 16 minutes. Alright, we got Season 3, Part 2 of Entourage for $2. We got the complete 5th season of Entourage for $2. We got the complete 6th season of Entourage for $2. We got Season 3, Part 1 for $2 of Entourage. We got the complete 4th season of Entourage for $2. One of the few Blu-rays I got over the weekend, and it was 20% off of Blu-rays too, so it was less than $9.99. We got Monsters Inc. and kind of bummed me out. It's only, I don't want you to see the code. We got Blu-ray or bonus. We got Blu-ray bonus and just the feature on Blu-ray. Missing DVD. Kind of bummed me out. But I was happy to get it with the slipcover and for less than $10. Oh, and it's upstairs, unfortunately. I bought The Bounty with Mel Gibson and Anthony Hopkins. It was in my watching items on eBay, and I'd been after it for a while, and I really wanted to purchase it. So for $3.50, I was really excited to pick it up. Well, I got home, and I live an hour away from Indianapolis, so I can't really just go back, and they didn't look when I called, but they said they'd take care of it when I go back. Had Rush Hour 3 disc in it, so I was really disappointed about that. Another Super Bit for $2.50, Black Hawk Down. We got Season 3 of The Office for $3. Season 4 of The Office for $3. Season 5 of The Office for $2. We got The Community, or not The Community, the complete 3rd season for $3. Thought that was a good deal. So now I got 1 through 3 on that. Alright, another bag down. We got 2 left. We got The Man Show, the complete season 1 for $3 with this cool little slip deal. Man Show, The Man Show. I remember when this was on TV and everybody talked about how good it was, but I didn't have cable, so I wasn't able to watch it. So I'm looking forward to going back and watching it with Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla. So yeah, looking forward to checking this out. And I don't think there were too many seasons, so maybe I'll try to get the rest. We got, oh yeah, does anybody have all the seasons of Smallville, or or know much about them, because I got the complete 6th season, and they had 2 copies of it for $3, but it doesn't have the case. So like, here is the complete 5th season for $3, and it has this little case that goes in. But this one didn't have one, and they had 2 copies that didn't have one. So I thought, well, maybe at 6 they stopped doing that, but then later on I got like season 9, so let me know about that. I didn't know anything about this, but I was intrigued. Cary Grant, Myra Loy, and Shirley Temple in The Bachelor and the Bobby Soxer for $2.50. Put out by Warner Brothers. I don't know. Picked it up. Was happy to pick this up. We got another Academy Award winning Best Picture, The Bridge Over the River Kwai. And it's in this really cool 2-disc set here. And it's got William Holden and Alec Guinness in it. If I remember right, there was 2 Best Picture winners in 1957. But I could be wrong on that. We got the complete 2nd season of Smallville for $2, and the complete 3rd season for $3. So pretty well raked in the seasons of Smallville and Entourage. And then we got 2 more items, and this is all from that store. We got the complete 1st season of New Girl. I watched this whole series too and thought it was hilarious. For $1.67 for the 1st season, I had to pick it up. And lastly, another Super Bit, and this one is complete as well. We got Desperado, and this was $1.67. So I got quite a few Super Bits today too, so very happy about that. I guess it wasn't today, but alright. So then after I spent too much money at this store, so all this stuff's for me too, it's crazy. I went to one more disc replay on the way home. Didn't get as much because I just went through the seasons of shows and the kids' movies, and I checked to see if they had Sega Dreamcast games, because they're really hard to find. So anytime I'm able to see a place that sells them, I'll go look. So for $4.99, I picked up NFL 2K2 on Sega Dreamcast and NFL Quarterback 2000, NFL Quarterback Club 2000 for $3 on that one. And then for $3.50, I was intrigued. And I know I just picked up Meet Frankenstein, but I got the collection of Bud Abbott and Lou Costello Meet the Monsters collection. So it's got They Meet Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and The Mummy. So thought that was worth it. I watched this when I was younger and really liked it. My wife had never seen it. For the price, I decided to pick up the 1st and 2nd season of Jag. Really enjoyed this show. So this one was only $2, and then this one was $3. So $5 for the 1st and 2nd season. It's pretty good. And then just on DVD, we got The Emperor's New Groove for $2.50. Thought that was worth it. I hate this one. They didn't have all the discs in the case. Or in the cases, which I understand they don't want stuff stolen, but I really like to look at them before I purchase. So finally picked this up, and I had seen this season, but I did not yet own it. I have a Matthew McConaughey collection, so I had to pick it up, and I have the 2nd season still sealed, both on Blu-ray now. I think it came out to $11 with the 20% off, because a lot of times now it doesn't come with this cool case. So for $11, we got the 1st season of True Detective, and then I thought it seemed too much for this, but I got on eBay and looked, and it looked like all of the seasons of this show, this season in particular, I mean, were this expensive. So we got the complete 5th season of Lost, and it was $10. So now I'm just missing season 6, and we'll be complete. I was kind of bummed. This case is still cool, but it's not as cool as the first five, or four, I mean, this cool. Anyways, that's everything I got. Also, if you like the shirt, check out the Forest Slab. This is from Along Came Polly. Make it rain, the Rain Man. Anyways, got a lot of great stuff here. I was so excited. So I'm going to try to not purchase anything for the rest of the month. So I'll try to do some different videos. Of course, I'm ahead, so this isn't going to be until September, I don't know, like 17th, something like that. It won't be live until September 17th, I think. So it's going to be a while. So if you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to comment, send an email, leave feedback. But make sure to like and subscribe. So this is Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die.
Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man.